Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed leader and friends, good afternoon. My name is Charlotte. I'm the International Investment Manager of Sanya, Yazhou Science and Technology City Administration Bureau. 8 years ago when I arrived in Hainan, I would never imagine I would be standing here today. Not only as an observer as Hainan's development, but as an active participant in building what may become the largest free trade port in the world. What drew me here at the first place was not just the tropical scenery. It was the opportunity to be part of something truly special. Hainan is not just another special economic zone. Through the free trade port policy, we are actually rewriting the rules of global engagement. So today I want to share with you this journey and how it transformed not only the island, but also my own life. For that, I want to take you back to 2020. I was already living in Sanya, and I was managing the branch of a French company. And one evening, at a small gathering, I met a lady called Penny Peng. Penny was actually originally from Anhui province, and she had just come back to China after 10 years in Australia. The reason she was back was to contribute to the construction of Hainan Free Trade Port in an exciting new project called Sanya Yazhou Science and Technology City. Her enthusiasm for this project was really contagious. And when she told me that the Administration Bureau was actively looking for a foreign talent with international business experience to take on the role of International Investment Manager, I nearly spilled my drink. Imagine that a local government actively seeking for a foreign talent to take on a leadership position. This is when I realized that Hainan Free Trade Port openness, it was much more than just policies. It was in its core DNA. So actually, 3 months and 6 interviews later, I became the first foreign employee of the Administration Bureau of the SciTech City. And when I first arrived in Yazhou Bay, what I found it was mainly blueprints and construction crane. It was a very, very new city. But only 4 years, we managed to attract 13,000 companies, including 156 foreign companies. We have 19 universities, 22 research institutes, 50,000 people now living in that city, including 89 foreign residents. So this incredible light speed development created this electric energy and this feeling that actually everything is possible there. So actually the core of my job is to transform policies into real opportunities. I want to bridge the gap between Hainan Free Trade Port and global business communities. So basically I would meet with foreign delegation and I would try to help them understand what are the specific opportunities of Hainan Free Trade Port and Yazhou Bay SciTech City for their specific industry. But my first year in Yazhou Bay wasn't just about attracting companies. It was about first creating an environment where those companies would want to come. So we had to build a foundation, put in place convenient services and facilities that would make foreign companies feel welcome and supported. One of my biggest achievements that I'm the most proud of was to open the first of its kind International Entrepreneurs Incubator. So this was a platform that is dedicated to foreign SMEs and foreign startups. I want to insist that this is not just an office space. This is a launchpad for dreams. So we wanted to put everything in place so the foreign company who would enter that incubator could strive. We managed to have a company registration process in only 3 days. We have offered 2 years of free rent in a dynamic co-working space. We have a dedicated service team that will guide the company from the registration process up until the day-to-day operation to make sure that those companies can thrive here. And of course, what we offer is a community where ideas and experiences and opportunities are shared. I still remember, and I will never forget, the first foreign company I registered in that incubator. It all started with 2 French entrepreneurs. They were both former coaches from the prestigious Paris Saint-Germain football club. And their bold idea was to create a football academy in Hainan. So this wasn't just paperwork. It took countless meetings and discussions with the Education Bureau, with the Administration Bureau to make their dream a reality. I helped them to sign agreement with the Administration Bureau for them to use the sports facilities that we have in Yazhou Bay, and we helped them to co-organize the first football youth event in Yazhou Bay too. And today their company is thriving. They even expanded in other parts of Sanya, and they're starting little by little to gain well-deserved recognition. But I want to say that behind policies and business success, I think what makes Hainan truly special is this incredible balance between career development, but also well-being and quality of life. So I want to share with you my Saturday morning ritual. I do sunrise beach yoga. And in those quiet moments, far away from the hassle of work, I can fully reconnect with myself in this natural paradise. On weekends, you will find me exploring mountain trails, a rainforest, a waterfall, paddleboarding or surfing. And I often tell myself how lucky I am that I'm able to call this tropical paradise my home. But the real magic of Hainan is not just only the scenery, it's actually the people. When I first arrived in Hainan, I was really amazed how everybody made me feel welcome and warm. Colleagues and neighbors and even complete strangers went out of their way to make me feel welcome. Little by little, those relationships that we create here become more like family. Penny, who was my co-worker and just work relationship, became such a close friend. I was the bridesmaid at her wedding. My Chinese teacher, who after 3 years became just my brother. And this Australian entrepreneur who became my neighbor and who now Balcony's Barbecue are legendary in Sanya. But there is one thing for which Hainan will always be in my heart, is the fact that this is the place where I found love. 4 years ago, I met my fiancé in Sanya, and we're gonna get married next year. It's very exciting. And thank you so much. And the great thing is that his family from Peru and the US, my family from Belgium, can all come to celebrate with us in Hainan without visa, thanks to the Hainan visa-free policy. Finally, I want to say that I think living here has somehow reshaped my understanding of the word development. It's not only about GDP growth, it's about balance. Just like how Yazhou Bay, agriculture and marine technology work alongside the fishing and farming communities to show that innovation and tradition can coexist. I think it's also about patience. Reform is an instant. It takes years of trial and error until the right solution emerges. And then finally, it's also about humility, knowing that we don't have all the answers, keeping an open mind to perspectives that challenge our own assumptions, and learn from the people whose lives and wisdom are nothing like our own. I want to continue to elevating Hainan's voice, to advocating for their policies, and to share its success story on the global stage. Finally, I want to say thank you. Thank you for letting a Belgian friend be part of the Chinese dream. I do believe that the bridges that we build here between nations, between innovation and tradition, between ambition and well-being, are not just shaping Hainan's tomorrow. They are the proof that when we combine purposeful policies with an open mind, we create more than economic zones, we create hope zones. Thank you very much.